Good morning, welcome to ABC123 Trader. Today is Friday, August 2nd, 2024. I'm going to be trading, hopefully today I'll be trading a micro NASDAQ. And the reason why I'm going micros right now is because the volatility is just insane. Like, I mean, come on, 700 point drop yesterday or whatever. It's crazy. But also what I'm doing is on the micro level, I've just been doing a lot of research, trying to figure things out, and also for traders that are more, they're new to trading. It's just for risk and reward as well. So, and what I've also been doing is I've been, of course, getting into my programming fingers, and I'm trying to hopefully assist, trying to make sure that people are getting into the right side of the trade. So there are a few indicators on this one right now, like stop outs to find out where targets are. You got your VWAP, but we can clean all that up and not even use anything. But what I'm really focused on is the mental state of a trader to say which direction to go on, because a lot of us, we try to get in and market open, and as you can see, look how volatile it was. It went from 18,640 to almost 520. That's a huge jump. And so what I'm looking for is when I get into this zone, if I can break into some type of structure, this zone I'm kind of like hesitant on, because this is showing for myself, this blue box here is a sell bias at this point in time. But what I'm looking at is I'm going to be looking at these right here. And so the more green, the better, of course, for buying, and then the more red, of course, selling. The thing right now is, I put this as a time frame sentiment analysis for weekly and 4 hour. So what I'm looking at right now is I'm going to buy right now. I'm going to buy market.
Order filled.
And the reason why I'm choosing buying market is because it did go for a liquidity sweep. This is actually VWAP right here, the NinjaTrader VWAP. And even though it's a micro, we can hopefully make a few points, but we're going to be getting into a zone like this. And so we really have to watch out for it. And even though if it's a small amount, let's say 54, 56, let's if I start seeing it flip over, I'm going to just keep on watching. Okay, we're going to cash out here because we're right at VWAP. I'm going to flatten out and see exactly what happens. Well, I could have kept on going, but that's fine. So what the key is I would like to see more green. Like, I mean, the 4 hour switch and the daily is reversing. And so what I'll look for is try to hopefully for like, let them try the liquidity where the smart money is, and then they reverse. But this was such a violent return, and it's still early within the market. I still have to figure it out. Usually from, I guess, 10 o'clock I can start deciding where the trade is. Where I would get nervous is I'm going to watch where this line is, this green line here. If we start flying past this line, then I'll probably buy in. But if it just hits and reverses, it'll probably go for a sell. And what I've been finding out is on the daily bars, this is actually a really strong support and resistance level. I shouldn't say support and resistance. I don't know what the exact word is. But and that's the bottom line what it is. And so what I want to do is, I got too many indicators here to show you on the example. You know what? I'll create a new chart so you can understand. Let me create a new chart here. Where's my new chart here? So you can see. I'm just going to create one new chart. And as you can see, even though it was such a small trade, it was taking off so fast. I was noticing break instruction. I was just trying to get the momentum. It was filling up all this, this liquidity here, and it did hit my support and resistance zone. where I was thinking let it come back. I shouldn't say support and resistance. I don't know what you would call it. So the indicators that I have on here, what I did also is, oops, on the ABC 123 Trader website, what I have done is that you get all the indicators. You can download one indicator or you can download them all, but they're all individuals on the website. If you go to the Discord, you can get the investors pack. I'll put it probably on the website later, and so you can, if you want the whole bundle. But you know, after a while, there's so many indicators for you to choose from. That's why I made them singles. So basically, what I've designed so far is, and it's not my methodologies, it's, you know, other people's. I do research, and I also merge some of my methodologies into you know, other people's, and you know, because I test and using just basic logic and looking at the market makers and see what they're planning to do. And so while this is bouncing back and forth, what I want to do is I want to follow, I'll call it the big money or the momentum. I mean, if this is a 15-minute candle, this is a 4-hour candle, this is a daily candle and a weekly candle. We know it's during the week and the day, all week it's been going bad. 4 hours is just debating to switch over, and 15 is ahead. And then also this is my analysis is here for shorter term, just to see how fast it's punching. Like, I mean, statistically this looks much better to buy into, okay? But the best trading opportunities, what I'm finding out while I'm doing this. Oh, and there's one more indicator I always love using. It's one of my early day ones for sure. Is always the volume bars. And what I'll do is I'll turn off for now because the colors are too many. I just put these so high, like that. It's just a color. I just want to see the yellows and the blues right here. So then I'll know if there's any really high volume spikes. So as you can see, we're just whipping back and forth, and you know, we broke some structure here. So let's see if we can get back into the zone. Now, as soon as this lights up, I want to see if it will stay within the zone, and if it starts turning around, I can buy in again. Blue, for myself, I'm just using blues and whites or whatever. You can change your color codes, but this is a shorter term entry, and these are longer term entries. These are the ones I prefer, and we're on the opposite side of the trade. So this blasted through. Technically blasted through negative bias to positive because of the break of structure. So what I want to do is I'd like to see get in here. We enter in. Oh, actually, I should actually put it to here. I will do one contract and then I'll load up on more than one. Right now, because of the ATR, the average true range is still quite volatile, and we can go from there. The other thing is when I'm looking at bias, let's go back here. This is a daily chart. Well, this thing's trying to decide which direction to go to. Let me move this so you can understand. All these lines here is previous history of what I believe the market is changing. And as you can tell through all these different phases, we're coming into an area of a lot of changeover going, you know, I call it buying and selling phases. This buy phase really failed. It's been doing the opposite lately on sentiment. So as you can see, well, there's an order block right here as well. So while it's having a lot of negative energy, I'm going to see if maybe at the, well, I'll call top of the hour around 10 o'clock to see if she finally peters out for it to turn, or she might be a continuation for today. And what I'm looking for is try to get as much stops where there's probably liquidity for the big market makers to change their position. And where this level is and this level is an area where I'm thinking of my target. That's what I'm going for. Right in this zone here. And that's about it. It's going to be a while for this video to, for myself to look for a trade at this point in time. But the gist is, you can go to the website, to the ABC123 Trader website. Let's see if I can. You can go to the ABC123 website. And right here is called Indicators. And what you can do, there's all the indicators I've written so far in time. And you can like each one's are individual. You can download any one you want. You can use it, the 915 that I use, the buy sell activator, block scanners, baselines, etc., etc., etc. Let me see here. Let me see if there was one. Someone was asking me about one just the other day. Oh, maybe I have to actually put it back online. I thought it was in here. So yeah, you can pick out any which one that you like. There's the structure one that I'm doing, and also the two that I'm showing today is sentiment here on the very bottom, and I guess structure on the very bottom. There you go. Other than that, if you have any questions, you can always email me at ABC123Trader. Just make sure you guys pinpoint your trades. Trade safe, and you guys have a great day. Take care.